Hi, this is Catholic Ben. Today I'd like to share with you an experience that I had in my Exodus 98 meditations around day 45. We've been reading for a good month about the Israelites getting ready to leave Egypt, and by then they had finally left Egypt and they were well on their way to the desert. And we're talking about 1.5 million of people, cattle, stock, animals and everything. And obviously this huge multitude of everyone is moving pretty slowly. By then, the Pharaoh, who had, reluctantly let them go after having experienced the 10 plagues of Egypt famously, had decided to change his mind. And he took all of his chariots and war, people, and he went after this group of Israelites, But they had camped by the Red Sea and they couldn't go anywhere. And this meditation that spoke to me in a very special way prompted us that day to imagine ourselves having Egyptians coming at us from one side and having nowhere to go, being in front of the sea on the other side. And all of my life I was actually facing the Egyptians. I was always looking at who's coming to get me, who's gonna get me. And I was actually overly respective or overly fearful in my relations to other people, thinking, oh, what are they going to think about me if I do this and that? I don't know, maybe someone can relate. So, in that time of prayer, I learned to do the other way, the other thing, the non-logical thing. I learned to trust God more, to turn my head around and look towards the sea, because God can make a way where there seems to be no way at all. So yes, God did open up the sea for the Israelites. They did pass the sea, and the Egyptians went after them. And you know what God, in my quiet time of prayer, said to me? I sensed it somehow. He said, don't ever fear anyone anymore, because you can see that even the mightiest of men, if they don't do what if they oppose me, I can drown them in a single teaspoon of water. That's an impression that I got. So yes, I've decided, okay, from now on, I will literally only kneel before God and no one else. As the saying goes, he who kneels before God doesn't kneel before anyone else. So this weekend, I would like to invite you to find a time for a 20-minute quiet prayer. It's a meditation. You don't say anything. Just give your heart to God. Give Him your time. Dedicate 20 minutes to Him. Fall on your knees, literally. Face a crucifix if you have one at home, or even better, go find a quiet chapel or a church with the exposed Blessed Sacrament, and just give this time to God and be totally quiet. Obviously, your mind and your thoughts are going to race around a bit, but that's just to reveal that we've got a lot to learn about trusting the Lord and not trusting our own little worries and thoughts and fears and stuff and dreams and hopes that we have. So until then, until Monday, have a blessed weekend. Go to Mass on Sunday, and we'll see you then on Monday. Be well, be blessed.